So this is potentially a first look at Revenant, posted by It's Timmy. So we're gonna have a little look what this is. I don't know. Let's go.
Hey guys, for the first time ever, Respawn is completely reworking a character.
Oh, okay. So we get some gameplay. Look at this. Wow, an actual first look at Revenant. Dude, the quality could be better on Twitter. Hey, for the recording. Okay, anyway.
Reworking a character.
So yeah, let's have a look. Tactical here is a Q where you dash forwards. Let's see it.
This new Revenant looks insane.
So it's kind of like a Vantage Q, but without the bat. So the silence is completely gone. It makes sense why Sears now got that.
This new Revenant looks insane.
Hi, I'm Evan Fennell. I'm a game designer on Apex, working on the new Revenant rework.
I think he's definitely going to be a fun new character that everyone can kind of play. Like I see a lot of movement techies, you know, gonna get really excited to play him.
Yeah.
Revenant is in a whole new kit. Revenant's passive.
Calling Assassin's Instinct. Okay, so new passive.
We're calling it Assassin's Instinct. We wanted to kind of keep the faster crowd.
Okay, you see that? He can now wall climb horizontally. So it's not wall running like some people was expecting, but wall climbing. And look, he's got a new icon. That's kind of cool. So his face changes anything.
We wanted to kind of keep the faster crouch speed and the wall climb from before. It's
right.
kind of an iconic part
We'll
of his
play
kit.
it.
So his wall climb has been improved to give him more horizontal movement. He's also able to see nearby enemies that are low on health, and if Revenant gets them low himself, he'll mark that enemy's position for his team, which then he can use to his brand new tactical.
It's kind of like Maggie. So he gets a wall hack.
Allows him to unleash a powerful leap forward that lets him close the gap between him and his prey. He can use it to reach height on a wall to quickly transition
that's
into
cool.
the improved wall climbing, or to simply reposition.
That's cool.
Angle,
That's a lot of potential there.
Tactical to charge it to leap even farther.
Oh, you can go quite far.
Revenant's new ultimate is called Forged Shadows, which creates a shroud of shadows around him that protects him from direct incoming damage, which includes things like melee,
Forged Shadows,
but not radius or AoE effects like the ring, fire, or caustic gas. The
so he
shroud
gets
increases
extra health.
Upper body hitbox, making him an easier target to hit when he's barreling down on you. But if you break the shadows, they will start to slowly recharge over time.
It's kind of like a Gibby arm shield.
Revenant, while they are recharging, will briefly pause the regen. Revenant is vulnerable when his shields are down, taking normal shield and health damage. But if he manages to secure a knock, it will bring back his shadows immediately and extend the duration of his ultimate. Knocks while in your ultimate will also reset your tactical charge, allowing you to keep up the fight.
Yeah, that's
even
crazy.
If the enemy tries to escape.
I see.
Sorry, I'm just gonna pause that for a second. Let's just break this down, right? So in Revenant's ult, he basically gets Gibby's arm shield all across his upper body. It has 75 health. If he knocks somebody, that recharges immediately, and he gets his tactical charge back. So you can jump onto somebody or jump to reposition, knock someone, jump again. But obviously one thing to keep in mind, like it's not gonna increase his ultimate time, right? Like with Bloodhound, when you eliminate someone, the ultimate goes for longer. So there's a limited time you can do it for, but that sounds like it could be pretty fun.
Escape.
I see that there is some potential for sure. Like having an extra 75 HP is huge. Just like a straight up an extra blue armor on top of, let's say you had a red armor.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Having your entry fragger on that could be just crazy. So I see a lot of like potential in his kit, and I'm excited to see him in action.
This rework is sick. Revenant will be free for all of you guys to try out this season.
So let's take another look at that. What I noticed, right? Well, let's talk about the tactical first, right? So here's like just the default tactical, right?
Shadow Pounce.
It's kind of like the default one, right? You can see him charging it up. There doesn't seem to be like anything on the screen, but I assume this is his furthest bounce.
Forward that lets him close the gap between him and his prey.
So you can get quite a large distance, but if you take a look at this. Hang on. Obviously, the second thing is you can jump to transition into your wall climb,
for a better angle,
which is really cool. But look at this, because he's on height. Look at how far he goes.
You can hold the tactical to charge it to leap even farther.
Yeah, I'll re-watch the ult thing, but because he's so on height, like the distance is farther, right?
Charge it to leap even farther.
You kind of look like you're floating through the air, though. It's not like a quick dash. Like, you do look like you're quite vulnerable. Look how slow this is, actually, as he's sort of, like, falling through the air. Kind of like a Valk jetpack, maybe.
And you can hold the tactical to charge it to leap even farther.
Yeah, it's somewhat a little bit vulnerable. Like, you got to be careful when you use it. Like, there's definitely, it's not super overpowered there. And then, obviously, we have this ultimate, right? Look at this.
It's called Forged Shadows, which creates a shroud.
So
Shadows around
you get 75 extra health on your upper body.
Damage,
and then look, his cooldown is like 12 seconds on the tactical, which is really short.
Things like melee, bullets,
then
explosives.
Eliminates Loba.
Radius or AoE.
Gets the shield immediately back, and the tactical recharges. The ult time is... Oh, wait, hang on. It does give you more time. Look, 17 seconds.
Radius or AoE.
That's crazy. That's going to be so much fun. Imagine it's King's Canyon, right? Imagine King's Canyon. You land on a charge tower, okay? And then you just hunt down everybody. You turn on your ult. You jump to one player, eliminate them. That's nuts. That's nuts. You could just keep going. It's so cool that they added the kill gives you more time. That's going to be really fun. Like, I don't know, like, in terms of actual gameplay, how balanced that will be, but that is going to be fun. You know how it feels when you have a ballistic ult off drop? It's nuts.
Effects like the ring, fire, or...
So, the caustic gas maybe fuses ults, just takes damage straight to his default health, though. So, caustic kind of like a... No, I don't think Rev will become meta, but if he did, then Caustic would probably be the counter, and then more Caustic players. That would not be fun.
Gas. The Shroud increases Revenant's...
So you can see here, like,
upper...
you could probably maybe shoot his head, quite like Gibby, right? When Gibby is ADS with a gun shield, you can still shoot Gibby's head, and you can also shoot his toes. So... it's probably like if a Revenant has like white armor, it's probably worth shooting his toes. Not quite sure on how the maths work out. I have to figure it out. 2,000 reserve ammo. To be honest, it's quite cool.
Body hitbox, making him an...
He doesn't move faster, but that is creepy, dude. Look at this.
For body hitbox, making him an easier target to hit when he's barreling down on you. But if you break his shadows, they will start to
They slowly recharge as well. So if you're an ult and your shadows break, you can go and hide, and it will charge.
Charge over time. And damaging
That's crazy.
While they are recharging will briefly pause the regen. Revenant is vulnerable when his shields are down, taking normal
That's
shield.
wild. And then obviously Revenant is free to play for the whole season, and then you can do challenges to complete him. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching. I am live right now if you want to talk more about it. I'll see you there. Cheerio.